All right, all right, all right. Good morning, good morning, good morning. What's going on, people? What's going on? All right, man. Depending on where you guys are at, if you're on Twitter, YouTube, even Twitch. I had a couple people on Twitch yesterday that came on, which was pretty cool. First people ever to come on from Twitch. Uh, which I really got to start growing that account. So if you guys don't mind, go if you got a Twitch account, go follow my Twitch. I'm gonna really start growing that. Well, I'm gonna try. Um, let's see here. I got something going on with my damn internet, so give me a second, guys. All right. Um, yeah, so let's get right into it, man. I'm not gonna hold you guys up. We got a huge slate today. We got a lot of games on. Huge slate. Man, if you guys are in here listening and you were in my space yesterday, let me know in the chat that you cashed something yesterday because we had an amazing day. I mean, seriously, guys. I swept VIP again. Some of the plays I gave out on the show yesterday were straight gold. I mean, seriously. I mean, my favorite play yesterday was a plus 195, and that cash. I gave that to y'all for free. Of course, I did. The show's free, right? So that's not about nothing. But I mean, the only play I think we missed yesterday. Um, the only play I think we missed yesterday was the Marlins, right? And the Marlins were a huge underdog that I gave y'all. So I mean, we had an amazing day yesterday. So I mean, if you're in here listening and you cashed with me yesterday, let me know, man. Put it in the chat. Um, it's good to see when people are cashing with you. I know I'm just not on here just talking to the wall and giving out plays and no one's taking them. But anyway, we got a full slate today. I plan on abusing the shit out of it. Like I said, we did extremely well yesterday. I swept VIP once again. It's just been really good, man. We're on a really good run right now. Let's keep it up. Let's keep rolling. Um, and yeah, let's get started, man. We're gonna hop right into the MLB. We got a huge slate, and I'm ready to get to it. If you're on Twitter, please retweet uh, the space. Please let people know I'm live. If you're on YouTube or if you haven't been on YouTube yet, please subscribe to my channel. That would be great. And if you can, share it to your socials. Help me try to grow this show. And the more I grow, the more I can bring you guys as listeners, to the show. And that's the whole point of this. Anything that I get out of the show, I'm gonna try to put back into the show to try to grow it more so it gets better. And the bigger I get or the more I get from the show, the better content I can make for you guys. You guys already know, if you've been around long enough, I'm dedicated to this. I put everything I got into this every day. So the more you guys help me, man, the more I can give back. And that's just how it is for me. And if you've been around for the last couple of years, you know that I do exactly that. So, despite all the stuff you hear, uh, despite all the stuff you hear about me, you know. All right, let's get started. So, first game up on the board, we got the Cardinals and the Cubs. We got the Cardinals and the Cubs. So, by the way, guys, the banner that just popped up, the Cardinals Cubs banner that just popped up, these are always starting odds. Okay. So I always make my show the night before. I always do my book the night before. I always look at my odds the night before when they first or close to when they first come out. So that's what we got here. So anytime you see these odds right here, these are off of DraftKings. That's my book that I use for VIP. I bet all my VIP off of DraftKings, and I use all my odds for the show off DraftKings. They are starting odds that I seen them at the night prior to what we're doing the show on live now. So these are closest to the starting odds that I have are the ones on screen. Um, so here we got the Cardinals taking on the Cubs to start us off. This is a lone early game. It actually starts in about 10 minutes, I think, or maybe it starts. I don't know what time it starts. Maybe it starts at 3. Yeah, it starts later. It's not 11. It's not 11. I got my computer time wrong, I believe. I don't know, man. Let's just keep it pushing. We got the Cardinals at a minus 112. We got the Cubs at a minus 108. We got a total of 8 here. It's slightly favored to the under at a minus 112. We got Eric Fetty coming out for the Cardinals. Yeah, you heard me right. Fetty is with the Cardinals, people. If you haven't heard, now you know. And then we got Javier Assad coming out for the Cubs. So yes, Fetty, man, was a great, in my opinion, an absolute great pickup for the Cardinals. I mean, he was actually one of the better starting, in my opinion, he was one of the better starting pitchers on the market when he got picked up. Um, so I think is he going to be a good start here? I'm not sure, but Fetty was one of the better starters that got picked up. I absolutely love the fact that the Cardinals picked him up. I think he's going to be a good arm for the Cardinals down the road. I truly do. Do I think we're going to see it today? Maybe not in his St. Louis debut. I mean, he was with one of the worst, right? He was with one of the worst teams in the league, guys, and he still held a like, let's look at his numbers here, man. I mean, Eric Fetty, he still held a yeah, a sub 4 ERA. He had a winning record, a 7-4 winning record, right? I mean, that's pretty impressive, man. Like when you're on one of the worst teams in the league, still holding a winning record with a sub 4 ERA. I mean, Fetty has a good arm. He's going to be a good starter for the Cardinals. I just don't know if I like him here. I definitely do think the Cubs, they've been struggling at the plate, especially versus right-handed pitching. So Fetty could come out here and actually have a good start. And looking at his numbers here on Baseball Savant, I mean, I'm liking Fetty more and more. So I was on the Cubs at first, but guys, we might have a on-show change up here. I think I'm going to be back in Fetty in this start. I mean, seriously, look at the Cubs' numbers. They're hitting below league average versus right-handed pitching in the last 30 days. I mean, I don't want to sleep on Assad. I don't, but I mean, his numbers are horrific against the Cardinals roster. You know, and Assad, he's been solid in his own right, but he has bad expected numbers. Uh, and we're definitely expecting regression coming from Assad moving forward. And look at this, man. 82 plate appearances. He has a humongous walk percent, right? High walk percent of 14.5, low K percent of 18.3. His ex Woba is in the trash at a 405. I mean, it's night and day between the pitching matchup here. And now Fetty actually got a team and a lineup that might be able to back him up. I mean, Fetty could really come out here and pitch a gem today. I'm backing out of this one, man. You got to give me the Cardinals here. Um, like I said, I have in my notes, I have the Cubs and the under, but I'm backing out of this. I like the Cardinals here. It looks like there is money coming in a little bit on the Cubs, and rightfully so. I get it. Hassad's on the mound at Wrigley. I get it. Fede, it's his St. Louis, debut. I was on the fence as well, but now, digging into this with you guys, I can't do it, man. I'm going to be back in the Cardinals here. I want to see what Fetty's numbers are today. I want to see what the books feel. So the books got him at a 4.5 at a minus 165 for his Ks. And then they got his pitching outs, which I like to see. I like this. They got his pitching outs at a 17.5 at a minus 110. Guys, I think Fetty's the move here. I think Fetty's the move here. I'm going to take the Cardinals in this one. I also do still like the under because we know there is a possibility Assad could come out here and have a good start, despite the numbers that we're seeing against the Cardinals roster here. Because, like I said, man, I mean it's right here on the screen. I mean Assad's numbers. We have a big sample size to work with, and his numbers are horrific. I mean, he also has an opponent batting average of a 265. right? So, I mean, literally, Fede is the move here. I like Fede in this spot. Team debut with the Cardinals here. I think he comes out and pitches a gem. When it comes to batters, I'm not necessarily loving, too many people in this one because I do think it's going to be an under. Um, there is one guy popping out right here, but it's really not. He has way too many strikeouts. He just has a lot of hits against him, which is Swanson. But we're not going to touch that. We're not going to touch any batters in this one. I don't really like anyone here. Um, we're just going to keep it moving with this one because, like I said, it's the Cardinals or nothing for me. And I do think Fede comes out and has a really good, team debut for the Cardinals here. I think he's going to be a good arm for the Cards, and I think it was one of the more underrated pickups of the deadline was Fede to the Cardinals. That was a great pickup for them. I think he's going to do really well in St. Louis. All right. Next game we got, guys. We got I believe it is we got the Royals and the Tigers. So we got the Kansas City Royals playing the Detroit Tigers today. Uh, and let's just be real about the situation that is in front of us here. Um, this is this is the best pitching matchup of the year, and I you can argue with me all you want. I don't care. I absolutely am super excited about this card today, and this is one of the games that make me so excited about this card today. Guys, you got the Kansas City Royals playing the Detroit Tigers. Doesn't sound like a great game, but I mean, Jesus. Royals minus 105. They're bringing out Cole Reagans. We got the Tigers at a minus 115. They're bringing out Tarek Scoob. They're bringing out Scooble. Scooble against Reagans. Yes, we already seen this pitching matchup, but dude, like MLB is blessing us with another one. I mean, seriously, this is a great pitching matchup, man. They're giving us a total of 7, highly favored to the under. So they give us a 7 at a minus 120, right? With Reagan and Scuba on the mound. We're in Detroit. I mean, look, no doubt about it. This will continue to be the best pitching matchup of the year, right? When we've seen it already this year. It was the best pitching matchup then. It's still continuing to be the best pitching matchup of the year here. And we have the privilege of seeing it again. Um, so in the first duel, right? Because that's what this is. It's a pitching duel. In the first duel, uh, we seen the Royals walked away with a W, right? Obviously, Tigers are favored here. Scoobles is favored in this one. I think Scooble was favored in the other one as well. But Royals still walked away with the win. I mean, we just seen Reagan's not look too sharp versus the Cubs, right? I mean, he wasn't on his best game. And Scooble, I mean, he's still favored to win the AL Cy Young because the Tigers obviously didn't part with him. He's still here. So the Tigers didn't trade him, so he's definitely still favored to win the AL Cy Young. If I'm wrong on that, someone please let me know, but I don't think I am. I'm almost positive he's still favored to win the AL Cy Young. I mean, the only way he wouldn't have been is if he got traded, right? So uh I can see why Tarek Skubal is favored here, especially with the Tigers being at home. But when both of these starters will be great, right? This is going to be a great pitching matchup. Both starters are going to come out and do great. So we need to look at bullpens and lineups, right? So it's tough to trust the lineups here because both starters are phenomenal. Both starters are going to probably come out here and pitch a gem, right? So it's hard to trust either starters, but we will give the Royals the benefit of the doubt here. Royals got the better lineup in my opinion. They're hitting the ball better. They're in better form. We're giving the Royals the lineup advantage in this one. And then we go to bullpens and it's just a clear advantage for the Royals for me as well. The Royals actually just picked up a couple new arms at the deadline to make this lineup a bit more juiced up. I mean, this rotation a bit more juiced up when it comes to their relievers. So, boom. I think we got a clear advantage with the Royals here. Good pitching matchup. I give Scooble the edge in starting pitching. But everything else wrapped it around as the Royals are such a well-rounded team. We're getting the Royals at a minus 105. I gotta take the price tag here. I like the Royals at a minus 105 here. When you want to look at pitching props in this one, if you do want to look at pitching props in this one, which I am not, um, I mean, I I don't know where I would want to go here. I mean, it would probably be Scooble, right? It would probably be Scooble for me, but it's nothing that I'm running to the window, guys. Maybe Scooble's K's here, but like I said, it's nothing I'm running to the window on. I don't have too many props for the couple early games here. I just got a couple sides that I like, and this one we're getting the Royals at a minus 105. I'll take the price tag on that and keep it moving because, you kind of like I said, we got a couple advantages with the Royals on both sides here, guys. Um, all right, so let's keep it moving, man. If anyone else got anything for that game, man, please drop it in the chat. I would love to hear your opinion. I would love to know what you got for these games. It's not easy up here doing a full slate this big by myself. It's hard to find a play for everything, but like I said, I would love to work off of somebody. If you got anything in the chat, man, please let me know. Uh, I would love to hear some other plays. Um, all right, next game. My bad, guys. My DraftKings is loading. All right. It looks like it's going to be the Diamondbacks and the Pirates. So we got the Diamondbacks and the Pirates going at it today. Man, this baseball card is loaded, guys. I love this baseball card today. It looks phenomenal. Um, which scares me because normally when a baseball card looks this good, the fuckery happens, as we like to say, the bullshit. All right, so we got the Diamondbacks, man. We got the Snakes coming in at a minus 135. We got the Pirates at a plus 114 at home here. We got a total of 8.5. It's slightly favored to the under at a minus 112. You got Brandon Fatt coming out for the Diamondbacks, and then you got Luis Ortiz coming out for Pittsburgh. So Pirates are a home underdog here, and I think for a good reason, right? I mean, we just seen this series last week, guys. I mean, seriously, we just seen this series last week. And the Diamondbacks won two of the three games that they played. Their offense is really heating up right now. I mean, if you guys been watching the Diamondbacks, which I'm sure you have, and I understand who they've been playing, but regardless, this lineup is really, really heating up right now. And I don't know if you guys remember, it was around the same time last year the Diamondbacks did the same thing, and they were hot for like almost a month, right? It was right around the same time towards the end of the year. Well, it was a little more towards the end of the year when they did this last year, but we seen the same thing. This lineup heats up, man, and they go on a run for a little while. And right now, we could catch the Diamondbacks. I mean, we can catch this train. And that's what I think we do here. I think we catch this Diamondbacks train before it leaves the station, and I think we get on. I mean, their lineup is hitting the ball well. They're bringing out good pitching. They're still fairly priced, right? I mean, look, we're getting them at a 135 today against the Pirates. I mean, I love this price here, and we get to fade Ortiz. I mean, Ortiz. I mean, he has shown signs of potential. Don't get me wrong, he has shown signs of potential, but I mean, I can't I can't trust him in this spot. I can't. Let's look at his numbers real quick here against the Diamondbacks. Small sample size, obviously, but I mean 25 plate appearances, man. He's got a 20K percent. He's got a high walk rate. He's got an opponent batting average of a 285 or 286, and then his ex WOBA is not great at all. It's over 300. So I mean, I'm not saying Brandon Fatt's numbers are any better because he has a big sample size too. The only difference is he has a bit of a lower walk rate, but everything else is right there neck and neck with Ortiz. So what I'm doing in this one is I can't really trust either starting pitching. I still give Fat the advantage in starting pitching, regardless on the road or not. I give Fat the advantage in starting pitching. I just do not trust Ortiz. But it's the Diamondbacks lineup that I'm going to be backing here. I think the Diamondbacks lineup is about to go on a serious run. I mean, we've been seeing them put up some serious numbers. I mean, football numbers, right? I mean, come on, man. I'm going to be backing the Diamondbacks team total here. I think this game could go over. The Diamondbacks might help us get there alone. And we definitely are going to look at some batter props in this one, but I want to find the Diamondbacks team total first. So we're getting the Diamondbacks team total at a 4.5 at a -105. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with the 4.5 at almost even money. Man, give me it. Um, when we're looking at batters here, um, I mean, let me see here. I want to go back to my regular guys here on the Diamondbacks, but their numbers are just not there. I mean, Gurrell and all them are probably my go-to in this one, but the numbers are just not there. But that's who I would look at. I would look at like Gurrell and them guys for the Diamondbacks today. If you're looking at anyone for the Pirates, I mean, you got to look at O'Neal Cruz, right? I mean, Cruz is probably your best look. You got the right. Actually, Cruz is actually a very solid look against Fat. So that might be our batter. It might not even be on the Diamondbacks, guys. It might be Cruz. I mean, so listen to this, Cruz. You got the righty on lefty matchup, right? You got the righty on lefty matchup. He has 3 at bats, which is still good enough for me. I tell you guys this all the time. People are like, "Oh, that's way too small of a sample size." I mean, you guys hear me call out home run hitters for you guys every day, literally every day. It's not too small of a sample size. You just got to know what to look at. So O'Neal Cruz, man, you got the righty on lefty matchup, 3 at bats. He's got 2 hits against him, 1 triple, 1 home run, no strikeouts. He's slugging 2,300, batting average over 6, on base percentage over 6. You got to be crazy not to take O'Neal. You got to be crazy not to take Cruz today against Brandon Fat. I'm so glad I ran across that. So that's where we're going to be today. We're going to take O'Neal Cruz for his total bases today, and you got to sprinkle that home run. Um, my bad, guys. I'm writing it down. Give me 1 second. What y'all think? What y'all think? You are the only ones that do this show to get help? Fuck no. This show helps me too. This show helps me probably more than it helps you guys. All right. Yeah, I love O'Neal Cruz here, man. That was a really good look. That was a really good find right there, man. I'm glad we went over that. I'm glad we found that. That was a really solid find right there. Uh, let's go, Cruz. Send us a bomb today, buddy. All right, let's keep it moving, guys. All right, looks like our next game that we have, it looks like it's going to be the Brewers versus the Nationals. All right. So in this game, we got the Brewers. We got the Brewers coming in at a -115 on the road. We got the Nationals at a -105. We got a total of 9 in this one. Um, yep, we got a total of 9 in this one. It's favored to the under slightly at a -112. We got, oh man, we got the Brewers bringing out Montas, and then we got Jake Irvin coming out for the Natties. Um, I can tell you guys right off the top of my head, it's going to be the Nationals. I'm not backing Montas for the Brewers. No, sir. I don't care where he goes. No, sir. Yeah, Montas' debut for the Brewers is going to magically change. It's going to change his performance. Not right away. Do I think the Brewer being on the Brewers could help Montas? Sure, right? Sure, it could. They have a good enough pitching staff, I guess, for the Brewers that they could probably help Montas. But is it going to change his first day pitching for the Brewers? Absolutely not. This is still going to be the same Frankie Montas that we have seen all season. And yeah, the change will help him down the road, but it is not going to help him now on the road, right? So the change will help him down the road, but it's not going to help him here on the road. You guys see what I did there? All right, cool. But anyway, he has an ERA over 5 on the road, guys. ERA over 5 on the road. He hasn't been great overall this season at all. And honestly, this, I mean, Irvin, I mean, he just ended July really, really strong. His last 2 outings to end July were pretty impressive. It was against the Reds and the Cardinals, I think. And I mean, he went out there and dealt. He really did. He went out there and dealt. The Nationals, this is still, I think the Nationals are the better option. And on top of it, the Nationals are one of the most profitable teams in the MLB. Yeah, they are. They're one of the most profitable teams in the MLB coming into the second half, man. So, and we're getting them at a minus 105. I can see the public loving the Brewers here. As you see, the it's actually going the other way. The Nationals are actually now, it opened up at a plus 100. At least that's what I have on the screen. Last night it was at a plus 100. It's now at a minus 105. So I'm wrong. It looks like the money is coming in on the Nationals. But regardless, I like the Nationals here. But I think we take them early. All right. I think we take the Nationals early here. We take the Nationals in the first 5. If we're getting a good price with the half a run, that's where I want to go. But this ain't a game I want to bet full game on. This is a game I kind of want to get in and out of. So give me the Nationals here. I'm trying to find it for y'all. I apologize. Give me 1 second. They're actually not giving us, they're not giving me any first 5 lines. I mean, I got a first 5 money line. No, I don't. I got a first 5 team total. That's it. I got a first 3 money line for the Nationals at a minus 120, but they're not giving me anything here. Nothing at all. What are the Nationals team total? All right, let's look at Montaz's numbers here against the Washington roster. Wow, look at Irvin. Irvin's numbers are horrific against the Brewers. Wow. Yeah, his numbers are terrible against the Brewers. If he was a lefty, if Irvin was a lefty, I would understand them numbers because the Brewers actually hit lefties pretty well, but righties, not so much, I don't think, right? And then you got the Washington. I mean, Montaz's numbers against the Nationals aren't terrible, but they're not great. And then you got Irvin's numbers, which are bad. His numbers are bad. His xWOB is in the trash. He has a very high walk rate with a very low K rate. I mean, this could be a bad spot for Irvin, but I think Irvin's in better form right now. I'm going to stick to my guns on this one, guys. Be careful with this game, but it's going to be Nationals first 5 for me, but I'm not loving it. I'm really not. I'm not loving it at all. If you want to look at a couple batters in this one, I mean, I don't really know who we could look at here. Irvin is a righty. I mean, Contreras maybe. Contreras got good numbers. 7 at bats, 3 hits. He's got 1 double. He's got 2 home runs, only 1 strikeout. That's going to be my go-to in this one, man. We're going to be looking at Contreras for the Brewers, and then for the Nationals, man. I'm telling you, he's been a wagon, bro. He's been a wagon for the damn Natties, and I'm going to continue rocking with him, man. I was talking to Ryan the other day about Yepes, and he cashed for us that day as well. So you guys gotta look at one at Yepes on the Nationals. He's been a wagon. So I go right to his hits, runs, and RBIs. I told y'all that's my go-to when I'm a little nervous on total bases or a home run. Go right to hits, runs, RBIs, and it usually comes through for you. Hoskins been heating up as well, man. If you guys want to look at someone on the Brew Crew, but I'm telling you, I love Yepes in this situation. Hits, runs, RBIs for Yepes, and then I mean, like I said, you could probably look at William Contreras as well to go yard for the Brewers. But that's going to be my two looks in this one. And we'll fall off of the Nationals' first five. Still my lean, but I like Yepes hits, runs, and RBIs a lot more than I like a side in this game. All right. Next game we got, guys. We got the Blue Jays and we got the Yankees. So we got the Blue Jays and the Yankees. It looks like we got the Blue Jays at a plus 136. We got the Yankees at a minus 162. We got a total of nine. It's or slightly favored to the over nine at a minus 115. So we got Kevin Gosman coming out for the Blue Jays. Oh my God. And then we got Marcus Stroman coming out for the Yankees. Dude, when I see Gosman coming out against the Yankees, the first thing I think of is Yankees are going to obliterate this man. Like, oh my God. Like, bro, we all know the history between Gosman and the Yankees, right? I mean, he gets absolutely annihilated. I mean, history has shown this. So why are you sending the man out there in the Bronx? Like, do the Blue Jays want to lose? Is that what they're doing here? Because Jesus Christ, Gosman's going to get rocked. I love the over. I'll tell you that right now. I love the over in this game. I think we're going to see fireworks in the Bronx, man. So just start off. Let's start off with looking at Gosman's career numbers against the Yankees roster. Opponent batted, they're not as bad as I expected. But he has bad numbers. Just this season alone, I know his numbers are god awful. Um, 236 plate appearances. He has a 27.1 K percent, which is not terrible. He does have a high walk rate of 12.3. That is a little high. He has a really high X WOBA of 380, where you got Stroman against with the Jays. 60 plate appearances, very low K percent of 13.3, pretty high walk percent of 10, and he has a pretty decent ex Woba 289. So I am going to actually just kind of give Stroman the advantage in starting pitching here, and I am definitely giving the Yankees lineup the advantage and the Yankees bullpen the advantage in this game. So we could wrap that up right away. Uh, Yankees definitely have an edge here at home. Stroman, he has not looked good at all, guys. He just hasn't. He's not been staying in games long neither. And his K work has been awful. His K work has been falling to the trenches. Like, I mean, this is just all facts. But he has Gosman on the other end, right? And Gosman can make all this better because the Yankees can continue to support Stroman, even if he is giving up runs. Because no matter what, this Jays offense is just way too inconsistent, I think, to keep up with the Yankees. Especially with Gosman on the mound. I mean, he absolutely gets rocked by this Yankees lineup. I don't think it changes today. Uh, I think you can kind of we can definitely trust the Yankees bullpen here over the Blue Jays. I think that's without a question. Sure, people can argue with me with the whole inconsistent thing about the Blue Jays because the Yankees are inconsistent as well. I know this. But at the end of the day, being at Yankee Stadium, I trust against Gosman. I trust the Yankees lineup a hell of a lot more than I trust the Blue Jays. I think this is a no-brainer here. Uh, I mean, I think the over is a play. I think you simply take the over in this and watch the fireworks, man. Bombs over the Bronx. Uh, I mean, you're out of your mind if we don't take Judge. Yes, he has a lot of strikeouts, but I mean, come on, bro. It's either home run or strikeout for Aaron Judge. 37 at bats. He's got 11 hits, four singles, two doubles, five home runs, and then he has 17 strikeouts. But that's okay because he's slugging a 757. He's got a batting average of a 297. It's just going to take the right angle, and it's gone. Soto, another one. That's your righty on lefty matchup right there is Soto. I mean, Soto, he's slugging over 800. He's got 11 walks out of 13 at bats. He's got 11 walks. When he finally did get a hit, he sent that shit. So, look, I I mean, you can go down the list here. I mean, Stanton, Torres, they are all hitting really well. Their strikeouts are high, but so is the sample size. So you got to take that with a grain of salt. The Yankees lineup is excellent against Gosman. It's all in the numbers. I mean, their power hitters are the way to go against Gosman. All it's going to take is a couple of batters to be or a couple players to be on base when a couple of these home runs go out of the park, and this lead can be 5-0 in no time or 5-1 in no time. So I like the over. I like the over here. I'm leaning the Yankees. Someone who's been heating up lately for the Yankees is LeMahieu. I don't know if you guys been paying attention to that. It is a righty on righty matchup with Gosman, and his numbers are not terrific, but he don't strike out against Gosman, and that's what I like. LeMahieu has no strike. Oh wait, no, yes he does. I'm sorry, I was looking at the wrong one. He has five. He had 5 Ks. I was about to say that was a good one if he didn't. But either way, we know LeMahieu has been heating up for the Yankees. I think he could be an okay look here, but I'm going with the Soto. I'm going with the Soto and Judge double home run in DraftKings. I mean, without a doubt. It's probably going to be juice to the gods, but I mean, it's a must. It's a must bet. I'm pretty sure one of them guys are going to go yard today, either Judge or Soto. We know a couple guys on the Yankees are going to go yard today, and I can bet my bottom dollar one of them will probably be Soto or Judge. Volpe is never a bad look. If you're looking at anyone, I think Stanton might even be a gem too, man. Stanton's been super, super just off the chart, nowhere to be found, milk carton type ass. And I mean, he might be a good one today. But either way, guys, target some Yankees here. I'm going Soto and Judge, but you pick who you want. I think you can't go wrong either way you want in this one. Big Yankees. We're going to take the over, though, for comfort. I think it's the easiest play here. Just take the over, watch the runs pile up, and take you some props in this game. And yeah, enjoy it. I don't think you can go wrong if you're looking on the Blue Jays either. I mean, Springer, man. I mean, I'll take a shot with Springer or, someone like that, but I'm targeting Yankees. That's me personally. I'm targeting Yankees in the Bronx. I think they go off on Gosman, but we'll see. What's up? What's up, Prolific? Glad to have you here, bro. Welcome. Welcome, 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 man. Let me know what you got, man. Same with you, chat. Let me know what y'all got, man. You guys are quiet as hell today. Chat's there for a reason. I'll put your plays up on screen. Just let me know what y'all like. Like I told y'all, it's not easy doing a whole slate by myself, guys. But I do it. But I'll do it. All right. Grab a drink, man. I'm running out of breath up here talking like this. All right, let's keep it moving. Next game we got, guys. Um, looks like we got the okay. We got the Baltimore Orioles playing the Guardians. Not a bad one here. Not a bad one at all. So, we got the Orioles coming in at a minus 112. We got the Guardians at a minus 108. We got a total of 9 here, slightly favored to the under. We got Dean Kramer coming out for the Orioles. And then we got Carlos Cookie Carrasco taking the mound for the Guardians. I mean, this is another game. I love the over here. I mean, we can get some props out of this game, man. You could probably take a lot of props in this game. Um, I mean, both start. I can be really short with this one, to be honest with you, because it's just simply over for me. Actually, first 5 over because I'm going to target both of these pitchers. Um, you know, I think we could definitely target because, I mean, both their batting averages are pretty bad here. Carlos Carrasco actually has a nice K percent here with a very low walk rate, which I like to see. That he actually has not terrible numbers, Carrasco, in this one, but I'm ignoring that. This Orioles lineup is way too dangerous. They're definitely going to get a part. They're definitely going to get a piece of Carrasco without a doubt. Both starters, they can't be trusted at all, and we have two lineups that are hitting the ball very well right now. It's just a very easy call for me, man. We're going to take the first five over in this one and just get in and out. This should be a very easy spot here. Give me the over 4.5 in the first five. I like the Orioles team total. It's been a wagon. Over 4.5 at a -110. They're going to keep giving it to us. Let's just keep taking it. And then, of course, we'll get to the batters here. Yesterday, I gave you guys Santander and Gunnar Henderson mix. Told y'all to mix them at a +195. Today, let's run it back, but we're going to do Gunnar because now he's going up against Cookie, who's a righty, and Gunnar is a lefty, and he actually has fantastic numbers against Carlos Carrasco. So Gunnar Henderson, 3 at bats, guys. So 3 at bats, he's got 3 hits. Okay. 2 singles, 1 home run, no strikeouts. He's slugging at 2,000. He's got a on base percentage of 1,000, and he's got a batting average of 1,000. Gunnar Henderson, let's go. Santander did not get there yesterday. I mean, Gunner did not get there yesterday, but Santander did cash us out. Today, I think we just simply run it back. I think you go with Gunner today for the home run. You can mix them and match them if you want with someone, but I think you just run back to Santander and Gunnar Henderson home run mix. I mean, you can't go wrong with it. It's been a damn gem. Or another good one you could put in there if they offer it. We're about to go look is nope, we're not going to McCain. McCain has 13 strikeouts with way too low of a sample size. That boy be killing it out there. Maybe we can mix him with a Guardian today, another lefty. Maybe we put two lefties together today against both these righties, right? Do a southpaw home run hitter. And I'm looking at Stephen Kwan. Didn't he just get on the board yesterday? Finally, after his little drought. Maybe Stephen Kwan heats up here. Let's see what they're offering us, man. I think we can go. I like that a lot, actually. Go with a Stephen Kwan and a Gunnar Henderson home run mix. Are they even going to offer it? No, they're not. Yeah, they're not offering it, guys. Krauser's been heating up. Krauser's actually been heated up. He's been hitting the ball extremely well. Eloy Jimenez might not be a bad look if you want to mix him with Gunner. So yeah, you guys, they got Gunner and Krauser. They got Gunner and Krauser at a 230. That's where I'm going to go. All right, today. That's where I'm going in this one, guys. We're going to go Gunner and Krauser for the home or Krauser. My bad. I keep calling him Krauser. We're going to go Gunner and Krauser for the home run at +230 in this one, and we're going to take the first five over the 4.5 full game. I think it's a beautiful look. You can also target the Orioles team total over 4.5 as well. I love it, man. I love it. All right. Now we're gonna keep moving here. That game was very easy for me. It was actually really a no-brainer. It's just a simple over spot, really. But I wanted to go early in that one. All right. So next game we got the which I don't have a tag for, so I'll just take this down. But we got the Giants and the Reds. All right. So we got the Giants and the Reds here. Um, yeah, I don't have a tag for the Marlins game neither. I'm missing a bunch of tags here, guys. I'll get better with this as we go. We'll just have to live without the tags, uh, or the banners, whatever you want to call it, for the next couple games. But we got the Giants and the Reds here. So Obviously, the starter for the Reds looks to be Abbott, which I have Abbott as well, but he's not listed on DraftKings as the starter. And then for the Giants, I have no starter listed for the Giants on DraftKings on uh, or on Baseball Savant. So both lineups, we know they both love to strike out, right? I mean, we got two lineups here that love to strike out. Um, I'll tell you one thing. If I have Harrison written down for the Giants, and I'm telling you right now, if Harrison is starting for the Giants, guys, take his case. This was one of my favorite plays of the day. I have it starred on here for a reason, but obviously they're not giving us no props for him. I didn't get him last night neither. But if Harrison starts for the Giants, take his strikeouts as soon as you can. I mean, both lineups, they love to strike out, man. Um, did I even read the lines to y'all? I don't think I did. I think I just jumped right into the game. Yeah, I think I just jumped right into the game. I don't even think I read the lines. The Reds are a minus 122. The Giants are a plus 102. We got a total of 9.5. A 9.5 in this game at a minus 112 between the Giants and the Reds. I mean, it's just, look, both lineups, like I said, they strike out, right? But you got also that's just both lineups been very hit or miss. It's hard to know when they're going to show up. But the Giants, they're top 10 in OPS and they're top 10 in ISO versus left-handed pitching in the last 30 days. And Abbott, Abbott is a lefty, but that also comes with a 33.6% K rate, which is ridiculously high. I mean, that is really high. That's a high K rate. But like I said, if Harrison comes out, he's been solid. Harrison has actually been really solid. He has not gave up more than one earned run in four of his last five starts. Okay, that's what Harrison has done. He has not given up more than one earned run in four of his last five starts. And I'm telling you, man, I love his strikeouts here. Abbott, I mean, he just got cooked. Abbott just got cooked by the Rays. You know, he just got cooked by the Rays. Am I expecting a better start from Abbott today at home? Yes, I am. But at the same time, this Giants team has been crushing lefties. So is there value on the Giants? Yes, but only if Harrison starts, man, are we going to be touching the Giants. All right. And like I said, if Harrison starts, we take his K's as well. I love them both. All right. That's all I got for that one, guys. That game's kind of all mixed up. It's hard to tell who's in, who's out. So we don't have any really confirmed information except on Abbott. So we're going to pass on that one with a lean towards the Giants. And if Harrison starts for the Giants, highly suggest you guys take Harrison's strikeouts to go over. All right. Next game we got, but I do not have a but I do not have a tag for, is going to be the Marlins versus the Braves. So, in this one, we got the Marlins coming in at a plus 200 on the road. We got the Braves at a minus 245. We got a total of 9, highly favored to the under. You got the Braves bringing out Spencer Swellenback, and then you got Volante Belozo come Belozo, yeah, Belozo coming out for the Marlins. I mean, some of these names, man. Just for that, bro, I'm taking the fucking Braves on the run line. Give me the extended run line. Give me the extended run line in this one. So swelling back is seriously though, all seriousness, guys. Both lineups have not seen either one of these lineups before. So both starting pitching has kind of an advantage here over the lineup. But I am giving Schwellenbach the advantage here. Okay. I mean, he is coming off of his best start of his career, his very short career, but it's nonetheless, it is the best start of his career. All right. And that last game versus the Mets, I mean, bro, he looked phenomenal. And he before that he had a couple good outings. I mean, Schwellenbach is really coming into himself. Like when he first started, remember we're making fun of him, making fun of his name. He got touched up. We're joking. I mean, he's really finding his form. I mean, look what he did against the Mets, and we know the Mets lineup has been hot, right? They've been hitting the ball extremely well. They've been hitting righties well. They've been hitting lefties well. Schwellenbach went out there. He gave us 7 innings of shutout ball with 11 Ks in that last start, man. Now we know the Marlins lineup took a heavy hit. I mean, they unleashed everybody. You know, they did the clubhouse cleanup over in Miami. And yeah, they're playing okay baseball, but this is a game where I expect it to come to light, where the damage is really done, and I think the Braves just take advantage of a a beat up team. I can see the Braves win this one big. Am I paying for it though? No. I probably won't bet this game at all. I probably won't even have $1 on any props in this game. There's just absolutely zero value to me. So overall, it's a big Braves spot for me. I think the Braves beat the dog piss out of them. Can I bet this game? No, there's no value. And we got way too many other games on the board to bet today. Um, so with that being said, we're just going to continue to move. Next game we got, guys, we got the Red Sox playing the Texas Rangers. We got the Red Sox coming in at a minus 112, a beautiful minus 112, might I add. And we got the Rangers at a minus 108 with no starter announced at all for the Rangers. So Cutter Crawford is taking the mound for the Red Sox. And you know that's why we see the over 9 favored probably because I mean Jesus guys, Crawford has been just giving up a ton of sharp contact. I mean, it's been ridiculous. He has been. I mean, his hard hit percent is through the roof. I mean, it is ridiculous. Um, he has gave up 8 home runs. He has given up 8 home runs in his last 2 starts, 15 base hits, and 11 earned runs in his last 2 starts. It was against the Dodgers and the Yankees. I understand, but nonetheless, he's still going against a Rangers lineup that has a ton of power within this lineup. And if you're giving up sharp contact and you have a hard hit percent that is damn near the highest in the league, well, all it's going to take is a bloop and a blast, and you're out of this game, bro. So we have to be extremely careful with this one. Not knowing who the Rangers are going to be starting is definitely a headache for me. You look at Cutter Crawford's career numbers against the Rangers roster, and it's not pretty. He has a nice K percent for sure. 22.5 is beautiful with 40 plate appearances. His ex Woba is terrible. That's where, you know, the base hits come in, the hard hit percent come in, the sharp contact, the home runs. I mean, that's where you're getting almost a 400 ex Woba from. You know, he has an opponent batting average of a 270. Look, you could take the over in this game, and I think you'll probably comfortably get there. Um, when I like I said, it's tough for me to get a feel in this game simply because of starting pitching. I don't know who the Rangers are going to be bringing out, and I'm looking right now to find out. It looks like Urena, but I don't want to go by that. Jose Urena, maybe, but I don't want to go by that. I mean, I don't trust that. And if it is Urena, then I mean, Jesus, man, good luck because they're going to need it. I think we just simply, my bad, I dropped my pen. I think we just simply take the over. Just take the over here and kind of, you know, just kind of watch the runs pile up as they should in this game. We should see plenty of runs here. Um, sneaky look today for the Red Sox. All right, is Dominic Smith. I'm just going to throw that out there. I love guys like Tyler O'Neill. I love guys like Devers. That's your righty on lefty matchup if Jose Urena comes out. But Dominic Smith hits runs, RBIs. Just take a look at it. You might like what you see. All right, let's keep it pushing, guys. Next game we got looks like it is the Tampa Bay Rays playing the Houston Astros. So this is looking like a good game, man. This is another one that has me pretty excited about today's card, for obvious reasons. Um, we got we got Yusei Kikuchi coming out for the Astros at a -162, making his Houston debut today. And then you got Shane Baz coming out for the Rays at a +136 on the road. You got a total of 7.5 favored to the under 108. Favored to the over 7.5 at a -112. I love the over. Absolutely love the over here. Um, I don't think Boz is going to last long at all. I think you take Boz under everything. I love Boz's K's to go under in this game. I like Kikuchi to come out here and get touched up. Kikuchi is not in the best spot for his Houston debut. All right, let's just be real about the situation. He's not. Tampa has been crushing left-handed pitching. I mean, they in the last 30 days, they have an extremely low K rate with an extremely high walk rate. I mean, their walk rate is through the roof against left-handed pitching. So that could be another really good look. Kikuchi's walks. We'll take a look at that in a second. But Boz, he is not the best option in my opinion. He really shown that he struggles away from Tropicana just like the rest of this pitching staff does. This whole rotation, we have talked about it all year, guys. Away from the Trop, we do not fuck with these Rays pitchers unless it's like guys like Eflin or someone like that. Other than that, we're not fucking with the Rays pitchers away from the Trop. We're not doing it. The Astros, this team also knows how to really, really limit strikeouts, right? And I'm talking, you look at left-handed pitching with the Astros, this team does not strike out against left-handed pitching. They simply do not strike out against left-handed pitching. They know how to work the count. They know how to limit strikeouts. They're disciplined against left-handed pitching, and this has been historic for the Astros, right? And you put Boz in situations he's not going to get himself out of. So, them two reasons alone, both these teams not striking out against left-handed pitching. The Rays have an extremely high walk percent. Boz is not going to be able to pull himself out of situations. I like the over 7.5 here. I think this total is extremely, extremely low for no reason. I don't see the reason why. I think Kikuchi's in a bad spot for his first day on coming out for the Astros. I really do. It wouldn't surprise me if the Rays won this game. To be honest with you, I'm not going to take that bet, but it wouldn't surprise me. I think you just take the over here. I think this total is a little low to be at a 3.5. I mean, a 7.5. What was I looking at? What I want to look at? Oh, Boz's case. I want to look at pitcher props. So they got Boz at a 4.5 at a -150 to the under. Take it under. I love it. Kikuchi 6.5 at a -110. I like the under. I like the under in that as well. They got Kikuchi at a 16.5 pitching outs. Uh, I'm going to stay away from that one. I'm going to stay away from that, but I love both pitchers. Excuse me. I love both pitchers to go under their Ks today. I don't think either one of them get there. I think we see a bunch of runs. I don't think either one of these pitchers get there. I love Boz under the 4.5 at a -150 though, and I love Kikuchi at the under 6.5 at a -110. Both these pitchers know how to limit Ks against left-handed pitching, and I think both these pitchers could be in a little bit of trouble today. When we're looking at God, who are we going to take here against Kikuchi? I mean, there's a couple guys on the Rays that I want to take, man. I just don't know who. The first guy that's coming to mind is Yandy, but I mean, it's hard for me to get on any Ray batters right now, man. What about Walls, man? What about Walls? No, I don't even really like. We're going to stay away from batters, even though I do think that we're going to get a lot of action in this game. I just don't know who to go with. I don't have a good enough lean for anything on this one. So if you guys got anything, like I said before, put it in the chat. Let me know if you like any hitters for this game or if you like anything else in this game, because that's all I got. I like the pitching outs. I like the pitching strikeouts to go under for both pitchers, and I like the over in this game. I think they got the total set way too low, and I have no idea where it's even coming from. I think this total is way off. Next game that we got, guys, we got the Mets and the Angels. We got the Mets and the Angels here. Let me see. So, so we got the Mets. Oh shit, Blackburn's making his debut for the Mets today, guys. I forgot about that. So we got a bit of a good one here, I guess, for the Mets, huh? So we got the Mets at a minus 135, bringing out Paul Blackburn, making his Mets debut today for the Mets, obviously. And then you got the Angels at home at a plus 114, bringing out Tyler Anderson. We got a total of 9.5. It's highly favored to the under in this one. Blackball. Blackburn makes his team debut for the Mets, and I like him. I like him. I think he has a good start because last time he's seen this Angels lineup, uh, I mean, they kind of got to him, right? Last time he's seen this Angels lineup, they kind of got to him. I mean, you look at his numbers against. I'm looking at his number. We all are right here. 50 plate appearances, big sample sizes, and his numbers are not good. I mean, he has a really low walk rate. He has a high opponent batting average, and he has a really bad xWOBA. I mean, his numbers are not great. Tyler Anderson, on the other hand, extremely low K rate. I mean, that is ridiculous. A 9.7. I mean, we know this guy has pitched to contact, but Jesus Christ. 9.7 K percent with his 62 plate appearances. That is ridiculous. And his ex Woba's in the trash. I don't know, man. Maybe we see runs here, guys. We see runs here, but I'm not loving this game. I still think that he has a good one, but because think about it, guys. Blackburn was on the Athletics, right? He knows. So being on the Athletics, you obviously have played the Angels a lot, right? I mean, it's just common sense. He obviously played the Angels a lot. So he knows this Angels lineup pretty well. But on the other hand, the Angels lineup knows him pretty well as well, right? But regardless, I think Blackburn is the better option here any day, anytime over Anderson, right? Uh, and honestly, now you got Blackburn on a team with a Mets lineup that can actually show him some kind of support. I kind of expect him to do good. Anderson's numbers, they honestly do look healthy on paper. They do. They look healthy on paper, but his expected numbers are awful. And the Mets, they have been absolutely crushing the ball lately. We're getting the Mets with Blackburn at a minus 135. Do I love it? Not at all. I don't love this play at all, but I can't consciously give you guys the Angels, with Anderson. I just can't. Um Couple hitters here against Anderson. I like Nemo a lot today. It's a lefty on lefty, not my favorite, but I think he can get up there and do something. Um that's about it for me, man. I mean, if you're looking at any Angels, look at Tyler Ward against Blackburn. I think he could take him yard again. I mean, I'm serious. I don't know what it is, but like I said, these lineups, they see each other a lot. Like this Angels lineup has seen Blackburn a lot. Blackburn has seen his Angels lineup a lot. I don't know what it is about Tyler Ward. He's a righty, right? He's a righty, and Blackburn's a righty, so it ain't that lefty on righty matchup. But Tyler Ward hits Blackburn extremely well. Uh, so eight at bats. He has 3 hits. He has 1 double, 2 home runs. He's slugging over 1,200. Look at Tyler Ward today. He's a sneaky look right there, man. I like Tyler Ward's numbers. I like Tyler Ward's numbers today, man. Look towards Ward today for the Angels. And like I said, I like Nemo as well. So you guys can take that how you will on that one. All right, next game we got, guys. It looks like we got. I got to go back up to the Twins and the Twins and the White Sox game, which is absolutely hideous. But I think we got value out of this game, honestly, by simply fading the White Sox. I mean, so we're going to talk about it. We got the White Sox at a plus 250. That's right. You heard me right. We got the White Sox at a plus 250. We got the Twins at a minus 310. The White Sox are bringing out a guy by the name of Davis Martin. And then we got Joe Ryan coming out for the Twins at a minus 310. Absolutely disgusting work the books are putting on us. But what else can they do when you have a team like the White Sox on a 17-game losing streak? What else can you do, right? You're going to favor the other team by minus 300. Is there going to be some guys out there? Probably a couple of you in the chat. I won't call any of you out, but I know who you are, that are probably going to put the Twins in your parlay tonight at a minus 300. And we all know, if you've been in here long enough, we all know, boom, we don't do that, people. We just do not do that. We are not going to put a minus 300 into our parlay trying to fade a guy named Davis Martin. We're not doing it. I mean, don't get me wrong. Do I think the Twins dominate here? Yes, I do. But this is baseball. Anything happens in this damn game. White Sox, I mean, they have a win coming. I told you guys before, last year is when I brought my rubber band theory to life, and everyone took off with it. They loved it. So, my theory is when you got a team winning and winning and winning and winning, right? Anywhere between any professional sport, does not matter. In any professional sport, when you get around the 10 win mark, right? You start, think of it like a rubber band. You're stretching that rubber band, right? So you're at the 10 win mark. That rubber band is stretching. You know how hard it is in professional sports to win 10 plus games? You know how hard it is in professional sports to lose 10 plus games? Same situation. You're stretching that rubber band. That rubber band is going to snap back eventually, right? And around that 10 mark is where you're stretching it to its limit. The White Sox has now lost 17 straight games. That's my point here. And now here they are at a plus 250, and the Twins are favored at a minus 300. This could be the fuckery where, boom, the White Sox win a game just because they're due. So, with a guy named Davis Martin on the mound that we have no idea who he is, just saying, guys, don't put the Twins in your parlays tonight, please. All right, we have done this so many times on here, and I've told you guys that, and we continue to see these professional cappers give out the Twins run line at a minus 1.5, at a minus 148, and they lose the game outright. You don't lay runs, you don't lay odds, not that high. It is a very hard way to make a living in this industry. Very hard. So this game holds no value because I'm not betting the White Sox. I'm not. I refuse. But we know that win's coming, right? I mean, some of you guys walk around with brass balls. You guys will take the White Sox, no problem here. I don't. I can't. I ain't got the money to throw away like that. You know, Twins team total is probably the best way to go. If you were to ask me, Twins team total, target a couple batters, take the player props out of this game, and look the other way, right? Because it's probably going to be an ugly game. Um, I do like, and it's crazy because it's Joe Ryan out there, people. Like, what are we doing? It's Joe Ryan out there at a minus 300. His numbers are not even that great, bro. I mean, look at him. Set up plate appearances 70. He has a K percent of 15.7. Trash. His ex-WOBA is not terrible, but not great. His batting average is opponent batting average. Is a 239. I mean, look, guys, do what you will. You're going to anyway. But my advice is simply stay away from this game. All right, next game we got the drum roll, please. We got the Dodgers versus the Athletics. This is a good one. This is the kind of shit I'm talking about right here. This is baseball, baby. All right, we got the Dodgers at a minus 148. I'm just kidding, by the way. We got the Dodgers at a minus 148. We got the Athletics at a plus 124. Um, Today the Athletics are actually bringing out Joey Estes. Yeah, Dodgers are bringing out Gavin Stone. I'm sorry, right away, right from the rip, I'm giving the A's the advantage in pitching automatically. Starting pitching advantage goes to the Athletics. Um, So let's look at Stone real quick. All right. Stone, he has not been the best option for the Dodgers, not even close. Honestly, he should not be priced at a minus 148. I do not care who argues with me. I don't care who he faces. In three of his last four starts, he has gave up four earned runs or more. Okay? He has gave up four earned runs or more in three of his last four starts, people. His K percent is falling quick. The Dodgers are now 1-3 in his last four starts. Where, on the other hand, we got Estes at plus money. Estes, he has been low key, not bad. He is a quick option. He goes in. He don't stay in long, but he holds it down. When he's in, he holds it down. The A's offense has also not been awful, guys. They've been picking up pace lately. The A's are swinging the bat and they're making contact. They're putting the ball in play. Batters are getting on base. I like the A's early here. Do I think they win this game? They could. They damn sure could, but I like them early, man. If we're going to be getting a plus, if we're getting a plus half a run at that first three mark, you guys already know where we're going. You got to slam that shit because this is where they live. This is where they live. We've been living it. We've been living and eating off of this all year, guys. So let's look at it. I have a feeling they ain't going to bless us that well today with this one. Well, I'll tell you right from the rip, the A's team total over 1.5 in the first five is lovely. I love that. Minus 140, let me get that. That's one of them right there. So A's first five. A's first five, 1.5. I love it. That is going to be bet. Yo, chat, I need y'all to do me a favor, man. Anyone who has DraftKings, I mean, we got 280 people in here. One of you guys got DraftKings, okay? Can one of you guys look and see if your DraftKings is offering you first X innings spreads? Because my DraftKings is not. I don't have a first five spread for anything, meaning I can't get a first three. All I'm getting is totals. And I have never seen this before. Yeah, literally. All I'm getting is totals. I have no spreads for anything when it comes to the first five innings. All right, well, we're going to obviously have to just come back to that. I mean, if anyone out there is listening and you guys got the information for me, or you know what's going on with DraftKings and why they're not showing spreads, please let me know. And if you do have a spread for the Athletics in the first three or first five at the plus half a run, please let me know the price. When it comes to batters in this game, I really have none. I just like the A's early, and I would not be surprised if the A's won this game, guys. All right. Since we don't have lines like that, let's just keep it moving, I guess. We're almost done. So next game we got we got the Philadelphia Phillies playing the Seattle Mariners. Not the prettiest game here. We got the Phillies at a minus 105. We got the Mariners at a, let me see. So we got the Mariners at a minus 115. We got a total of 8 locked up on both sides at a minus 110. You got Tyler Phillips taking the mound for the Phillies. And then you got the Seattle Mariners bringing out that guy, hit him with the woo. They're bringing out Brian Woo for the Mariners. First 5 under. Love this pitching matchup. That's where pitchers have not seen either starting lineup before. So both pitchers have a bit of an advantage here, in my opinion. Phillies, Mariners, first 5 under. I think this is probably an easy play here. Both lineups are a bit inconsistent right now. Don't really know what to expect from either one of them, especially the Mariners. Um, you got 2 good starters here, good bullpens along with it. But the big difference is the Phillies lineup, right? That is the discrepancy in this game. And for the Mariners to be favored here, I get it. They're favoring Brian Woo because I think both starters are good, but Brian Woo does have the advantage. I'll give him that. He does have the advantage. He's at home. I get it. I get why they're a slight favor here. But lineup is not even a question. I trust the Phillies lineup a hell of a lot more than I trust the Mariners. And I also, believe it or not, I trust the Phillies bullpen more than I trust the Mariners bullpen right now. Mariners, I mean, when I'm waiting. I'm just waiting for the Mariners to start consistently putting good offensive performances together. Because once they start doing that, this team will really be cooking because they are good. They got the talent, they got the pitching, they got the depth. They just do not have the consistency in offense to make them a good baseball club. They don't. And I've been saying it all year. So, look, it's a no bet for me again, guys. These last games are tough, but it it's the under first 5 for me. Take the under 3.5 or the under 4.5, wherever you got it at, whatever's priced better. I don't think we see many runs in this game at all. I think you could take the under 8 at a minus 110, take it up to a minus 8.5 at a minus 130. I like that as well. All right. Last game of the night, guys. It is going to be it's the Rockies and the Padres. It's the Rockies and the Padres. Uh, Not the prettiest game, man. Uh, Actually, this is actually. Let me see what the line is. I know the Padres are going to be favored out the ass. Yep. So you got the Rock. Damn, bro. You got the Padres at a minus 185, guys. You got the Padres at a minus 185. You got the Rockies at a plus 154. You got a total of 8.5 here. It's highly favored to the under at a minus 118. You got Austin Gomber taking the mound for the Rockies on the road. We know Rockies are one of the worst road teams in the MLB. Hands down, it's not even a question. Then you got the Padres, but they're bringing out Randy Vasquez. Okay, let me tell you guys something about Vasquez. He is known to pitch better at Petco. He is known to pitch good at home, but he is simply not in good form right now. I mean, he has already pitched against the Rockies lineup at Petco this year, and guess what? It was ugly. He gave up 8 base hits, 5 earned runs. He got no strikeouts, and then we even seen him at Coors against the Rockies this year. And guess what happened? He got rocked there as well against this Rockies lineup. Guys, they are out of their freaking minds giving us a Rockies team total. Dude, it's at 3.5 when I seen it last night. This is one of my favorite plays on the board today. Give me the Rockies team total over 3.5. Better yet, let's go to the first 5 and see if they're cooking us up a 1.5. Because if they are, we're nuking it. You guys got a free VIP play. Congratulations. Yep, Rockies first five, 1.5 minus 140. You might as well go ahead and put them two minus 140s first fives together, man. Take the A's and Rockies. I know it's ugly, but man, some of our ugliest bets are usually our best bets. So we got the A's over 1.5 minus 140, and we got the Rockies over 1.5 first five minus 140. I fucking love them. What a way to end the damn show. That's one of my favorite bets today is that Rockies team total over 3.5, over 1.5 first five. I would take them both if I was you guys. It's a good way to tuck yourselves in and end your night. Um, that will be a VIP play as well. Since we hit almost 300 people, might as well give a VIP play for free. Swept yesterday. I'm going to sweep VIP again today. I got a feeling. I'm not being cocky. I'm being confident, and I like it because I needed it. I needed a bounce back. The last few months haven't been my best. Actually, the last few months have been the worst I've ever had in my betting career. So this massive run we're on right now was definitely needed. I'm just locked in, man. I'm feeling good. I love doing the show with y'all every day, and it's really improving my betting. So there's a lot more that goes into betting than research, guys. So always remember that. All right, man. Um, my best bet today is going to be what I just gave you. It's the Rockies team total over 1.5 in the first five. You can also take the Rockies full game over 3.5. I like them both, but that's going to be my best bet. Hopefully, you guys took something out of this show. I appreciate all you guys, man, for coming and tuning in. Please share the show. Please go subscribe to my YouTube. It's real easy to find. It's the outlet underscore SV on YouTube. Please subscribe, man. Please tell people. Please share. If you guys hit any plays, please, man, let me know that you hit them. Please share it on your socials. I'm trying to grow the show. As long as you guys help me grow and you keep showing up, I promise I'll be here every day, 7 days a week, doing this show for you guys. We got NFL coming up. Uh, man, there's a lot of stuff coming up, man. College football. Before we know it, college basketball's here. Man, we're going to be killing it. Super excited, man. Let's get Plug Talk back to its numbers. Appreciate all you guys, man. Let's make tonight a winning one. Sign up for VIP. $10, man. $10 get you in VIP. I got a nuke today. No, it's not the Rockies. Gave you that one for free. But I got a nuke today. $10 get you a month, and you can sign a friend up for free for 2 weeks with you. So sign up today. That's for Plug Talk. Just DM me, let me know you heard it in Plug Talk, and I'll give you the promo. Uh, Go sign up now because it's not going to last, guys. Thanks for tuning in, man. I appreciate all you guys. We'll be back here again tomorrow, probably 11:30. Come tap in, man. Let's make some money today. Let's make tonight a winning one, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.